What are input and output variables in supervised learning? Imagine teaching a child to recognize different animals. You show pictures and tell them the animal's name. This is similar to how supervised learning works in machine learning. In supervised learning, the computer uses data that already has the answers. These answers are called output variables or labels. The data the computer looks at are called input variables or features. Input variables are the pieces of information the model uses to learn. For example, if you want to predict house prices, input variables could include the size of the house, the number of bedrooms, and the neighborhood. These are the details the model examines to make predictions. Output variables are the correct answers the model tries to learn to predict. In the house price example, the output variable is the actual price of the house. For other tasks, like sorting emails, the output might be whether an email is spam or not spam. Supervised learning relies on these input and output pairs to teach the model. The model looks at many examples, learns the relationship between inputs and outputs, and then applies this knowledge to new data. There are two main types of supervised learning. One is regression, where the goal is to predict continuous numbers. For example, estimating the amount of rainfall in a month based on past data. The other is classification, where the goal is to categorize data into groups. For example, deciding if a credit card transaction is fraudulent or genuine. This approach is used in many AI and machine learning applications. For instance, image recognition systems like DALL-E and Midjourney use supervised learning to identify objects in pictures. ChatGPT uses it to understand and generate human-like text. However, it is important to be careful with the data used for training. If the data has biases or errors, the model can learn those mistakes. This can lead to unfair or incorrect predictions. So, making sure the data is accurate and fair is a key part of supervised learning. In summary, input variables are the data points the model uses to learn, and output variables are the answers it tries to predict. By training on many examples, the model learns to make accurate predictions for new data.